So much snow still in here. Some of the trails are still closed. Look at this. Cedar Breaks National Monument. This is crazy cool. 3rd of July today. We're in Cedar Breaks National Monument today, which is in the mountains east of Cedar City, Utah. This place is spectacular. It's July 3rd, and there's still a lot of snow in here in places. Look at that, the trails. We're on the Alpine Loop, the Alpine Lake Loop Trail, and the whole lower section of the trail is closed because it's still buried under, it looks like easily 5 to 8 feet of snow in places, just where the drifts came in. Check this out. It's hard to say how big that drift is, but this looks like the hill just goes off of there.
Yeah, it does.
That's pretty deep. This beautiful red rock back in there. Yeah, check this out behind me, where they've shoveled the snow to clear the trail. Jeez. Let me show you this. Look at that. Let's walk through here. They've thrown down, they've put branches on the trail to stop it from being so muddy and wet, but Erica doesn't want to come through here. I don't blame her. So as a good indication of how deep this snow is, that drift right there, I'm 5'5". That's easily as tall as me or taller. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I can walk on the edge after looking at this. I saw edge I can walk on. Okay. This is eye level, and I'm 5'5". So yeah, this is 5.5 feet high on that side. This side, this is not quite eye level, but you can see there's eye level looking down at it. And then there's looking back at my wife. This is going back on the trail. There's the road down there that winds through the monument, but you can see over there some of the rock formation, the erosion, and the snow patches on it. This is just really cool. So as I was saying, it's July 3rd. Tomorrow's the 4th of July, which just so happens to be my birthday. Yeah, I was born on the 4th of July. I really was, actually. My parents told me ever since as long as I could remember that the parades and the fireworks were for me, that they were celebrating my birthday. Talk about giving a kid a head trip. I mean, really? I was 12 before I realized it wasn't all true. It was worse than finding out there's no Santa Claus. Oh, sorry. Did I ruin that for you? I'm really sorry. I am Santa Claus. I have proof of it. You've seen me in a beard if you've watched many of my videos, and you know, Santa playing the guitar and stuff. So, but yeah, it was real fun being born on the 4th of July. Look at this. I mean, this is a good example of the forested nature of this whole area. So these are quaking aspens. There's fir trees in here. There's spruce trees. I've seen pines. The firs are probably subalpine fir, maybe white fir. I can't tell. The pines were limber pine. The spruce are probably Engelmann spruce. Yeah, I'm a tree guy. I'm a tree nerd. But look at this, where this tree fell across here, and this is a widowmaker, man. The trail goes right under it. It's just being propped up. It's been laying there a while, but still, that could come down. And then looking back off of here, this whole spot, just beautiful. We came to St. George, Southern Utah, to see a museum show, a history museum show tomorrow that Glenn Beck's putting on. And You know, we kind of just thought we'd chill out in the hotel room today and relax because it's 110 degrees down there. And got up this morning and I'm like, I really don't want to just sit here all day. Let's go up. It's only an hour and 15 minutes to go up to Cedar Breaks. So we drove up here and it's like maybe 75 if that, and the breeze feels cool. It's nice. It's just beautiful. We're gonna stay in here till sunset. I'm gonna get some photographs of some of this stuff. So stay tuned as I do some more scouting and find a spot to photograph some of this beautiful scenery. There goes a car by on the road. That's how close we are to the road. Another week and all this is just going to be gorgeous wildflowers. All this is going to be daisies, yellow. They're just starting to come out. As a bluebell I just showed you. Look at this. This is a limber pine. They love to grow right on the edges of these high wind-swept cliff faces, right on the top of them. These are old trees. All of a sudden I find myself all alone here. Nobody here. This place was packed just a second ago. I'm at the overlook right at the west entrance and photographing some of these columns, these hoodoos, whatever you want to call them down there. It's windy. I mean, if I walk over here, oh, the wind's actually kind of died back, but it's pretty windy. It's hard to get a good shot with the camera shaking. Well, let me show you this. So what I'm photographing is right down in there, isolating that a little bit better. This is just on my iPhone, so it's not gonna zoom in as much. Let me show you what I've got. Look at all that snow still. This is the sunset overlooking trail that we're on. This is actually the second day. This is the day after the 4th of July now. We're on our way home and we decided to come back up here and poke around. The wind was so bad the other day, I couldn't get any decent footage because it was just blowing so bad. But look at all this. So this snow is up past my waist, you know, to give you an idea. We walked up this the other night. The wind was so bad on the overlook there that we walked up this to a spot right here I'm going to show you. And I got a shot there. I think I like it, but I'll have to see what it looks like when I start to edit it. It was a little bit busy because I couldn't get a clear shot through the trees, but I like the green in it and the red in the background. Yeah, so just poking around a little bit the other day, and the wind's still pretty good here. Not as bad, but I set up right here and got a shot across here. Look at the snow still right down in there. And so all that below it is nice and green, but looking through those trees with that beautiful view of all that red rock, it probably would have been better had I waited till sunset. But the light was pretty good as it was. The sun was right back in these trees, so just out of view, which was nice, and it gave a nice warm light across there. Look at all this elderberry. So this is the sunset overlook, and so it's still really windy. The other night I got some shots from right here with those trees, just the foreground of those trees being nicely backlit. The sun was just out of the view, looking across with the forest and the red rock out there. I kind of liked that scene. There's some bluebells. So here's at the edge of the overlook. It was so bad on Monday night, couldn't even hold my hat on. Just kept blowing my hat off. I had to hold it on or take it off. Light looks totally different now, but I pretty much set up right here and was filming that bottom with that patch of snow and all of these neat looking formations down through there. As the sun was going down, they were really backlit and just really nice looking. They just glow when the light hits them, right? Yeah, that wind is still kind of brutal. This gives you a good idea of the whole perspective. There's the new visitor center they're building over there. This is really fun. I mean, this is alpine area. You know, you're over 10,000 feet. There's alpine flowers and trees, and that you walk over and look off the edge and have this gorgeous red rock formations that are just unbelievable. So I hope you enjoyed this and some of the photographs I've got. I'm not too confident about them, but I'll see. Maybe I've got some stuff I really like. So, thanks for watching, and happy trails. Get out and explore, have fun, and go see things.